what time it is, Angie? It's time to go back to the future. Roll that intro. All right, Angie, we've gone a long time this morning. We already took 10 minutes almost getting through that whole intro. That was way too long.
That was a lot of celebrations.
It was a lot of
worth the time.
But you know what, Angie, you're right. But I'm going to take you back in time to the second service ever in Simple Church's history.
That's been a minute.
It's been a minute, over 16 years ago, right at 16 years ago. But this is kind of funny. Evan actually found these clips. And it's funny what I was talking about because it kind of works for where we're going today. All right?
Okay, let's see.
I want to go with an old video, and Chip has something I'll pull up. There's no audio on it, but I want to show you. This is the second service in Simple Church's history. I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but a rousing crowd right there. That's a rousing crowd. And we were just laughing as we kind of went back and looked at some of this stuff. It's like remembering where you started from. And the idea that literally, I don't know if you can see those seats, there's hardly anybody in there. We had about 200 people there that day. Less than 4 years ago, 200 people, there's the band, there's the people singing, there's some of the stuff on the screen, and that was it.
Come on, how crazy is that?
It
That
is
is
so
crazy.
weird to go back. Your hair was a lot darker.
That's because
I like your sexy gray, though.
Well,
like
good,
it.
Angie.
I'm
Yeah,
just
it's because
throwing
I'm
it out
getting older.
there.
I hope you like that sexy
I
fat
do.
too, because it's coming on. But this what's funny. So you got the second service ever. We also, back then I was doing these series and talking about stuff, and Evan found it. He goes, watch what you were talking about too. Here's another clip. It's about a minute long.
Okay.
This is from 2010. So you're going to fast forward just 3 years, consistent message. Going back in time to 2010. Watch. That is what I want you to know today is we have been very good at change. And I have a little phrase I want to throw this out for you. And this just says, if you don't like it today, don't worry, stick around, it'll be different tomorrow. That's pretty much the way it works, right? If some people go, man, how are you going to do this? Is this really what's going to happen? There really is a method to the madness. The reality is this, is that the inside doesn't change. Even though the outside changes some and it looks a little bit different, who we are has not changed. I'll give you a great example. We're still about loving God and loving people. It is that simple for us. We're not a perfect church. We don't have it all together. We don't have all the answers. But if you're new and you're trying to figure this thing out, listen, we're going to change to accommodate, to help us continue to grow and reach people. No matter how difficult it is, no matter how hard it is, experiences tell us when we grow, if we're going to grow, we have to change.
All right, man, what a great day. You know, change is hard, but it's always worth it.
Look at that, Angie. 13 years ago. Thank
Same
God I
message.
hadn't just blown up too, man. I can tell you, I need to lose a little weight, that's for sure. But
That's another consistent message. I hear that every Sunday.
Yeah, it's like change. Look, this is the old school. Look at the man. Look at that. That's nice
Oh,
graphics. Look at the graphics, man. Next level. There's a bunch of pictures. These are just going back in time to when we went to the theater. You can just scroll through them quickly. It don't matter. It's just kind of funny because if anybody was not around back then, crowding in the halls, signs hanging from the thing. Look at there, sunburnt like crazy. Pat and Calvin making it happen, son. Calvin's been watching online as
Look,
well.
there's
They've been
your
traveling
wife.
around.
Oh, and
There's
Cassie,
Angie,
look.
Cassie, all the way Frisco campus. Look at Scotty Poo. Emily and Krista, look, it's just crazy, man. Look, there's a crowd shot. Isn't that crazy? So it's just kind of fun to go back and look. And then, of course, Wall Street Journal coming down to cover
How about that
church
big timer
early
in the
on.
Wall Street Journal?
Look how they wanted me to look all reverent like.
It's very preachery.
Yeah, that is hilarious.
you.
Hold your Bible and look up in the random sky, you know. But we're going to have a lot of fun with it. And you know what we're going to do?